Hello, lovely viewers. This is your boy Ful-Chiq-King, and you can call me Mr. Versatile. So I just want to give a quick update about the DV lottery, the US DV lottery 2023. So it just came out some few hours ago. The link came out, and it's starting on the October 6th. As you know, October 6th, 2021 till November 9th, 2021. So we have about, or let's say it's about a month to go through this process. So I just want to give you a quick update about what you need to know about this and how you could register it and become successful. So I'll just go on my MacBook, then we just get into it. So stay tuned. So I just got into my MacBook, and I want to do a quick video about this. So first and foremost, number one, what you need to know is to at least get a valid passport. You have to get a valid passport for the DV lottery, the US DV lottery 2023. You have to get a valid passport. So if your passport is not active, it has expired, you don't qualify to register. So you have to have a valid passport, the passport of the country you're coming from or your nationality. So number one is your passport. And so after you have your passport, there are some certain things that you need to fill. So you have to get the link. You need to apply this for yourself. If you feel like you could do it, you could do it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so we just go through the quick process of what you need to know and how to fill it. It's not going to be difficult. It is better you do it yourself because it is reading. You just have to go click on the link and apply it for yourself. So when you have your link, you just go. It's DV. You could read through. There are a lot of instructions that you could read. If this video doesn't convince you, you could read, or you could just watch through the entire video and you understand what I'm saying. So you just go on the link. You click on the link. If you have a previous one, you could just check on the check status, or you just go and let's begin about the whole process. So when you click on it, you have something like this. You just type exactly what you see, then submit it. So we just go like this. So you see everything just popped up. You could see everything just popped up. So it's simple and easy. So let's see the number one that you need to fill is you have to fill with your last name. You make sure you read before you fill anything. You make sure you read it, understand it before you fill. So the last name, or let's say the surname. So you have a surname, your family name. That's what you're gonna put in on the first part, as usual. Then from there, you come and you click your first name. Your first name, especially in Africa, some will say Christian name and all that. You just click your first name and your middle name. You put your middle name, everything. So you make sure that the names that is exactly on your passport, that is the name you will use to fill it. That's exactly your names, but the names you've used on your passport, use the exact name. You don't add anything and you don't leave anything out. Just use the exact name on the passport, because your birth set was actually they actually got the information from your birth set to do the passport. So that is the real names. Don't add any name and don't take any name out. that is on your passport. So you put on your last name here, your first name, and your middle name. If you don't have a middle name, you just go click on no middle name and just skip. So it's simple. You come to your gender, and this shows whether you are a male or a female, whether you are a girl or a boy. So if you are a male, you just click on the male. If you're a female, you just click on the female. Exactly that. So you scroll down, and this is the birth date. The birth date is the date of birth, the day you were born, the date. So you just fill it up. You go here, the month. You can see it is type MM. That means you only writing 2 numbers. That's 2 digits. So if it is January, you just type 01. February 02. That way. So when you get to the 10th month, which is the month of October, you just put on 10. That's it. If it is November, it is 11. It is December 12. Exactly that. You on the day to the same thing. The day you were born. If you are born on the 1st, it is 01. So the double figures. If it is 10, you put in 10. 31st, you put in 31st. Exactly that. Make sure you take your time and fill it out. Yeah. And about the year too is the same thing. So if it is 1990, you just put in 1990. You write everything in full. You don't leave anything out. You don't add anything to it. Exactly. So we go down. The city you were born, and always remember the city you were born. It's a city where you were born. Enter birth city only. Do not enter district, county, province, and state. So make sure that your passport has the city you were born on it. Your passport, yeah. Most of the time they write the place you were born on the passport. So make sure that you don't contradict anything. Make sure every information on your passport is the same information you put in on here. You don't contradict anything. So let's say on your passport, I have a friend here. Let me see her passport. Her passport was actually the place of birth. Yeah, they wrote Accra. So you just go, you type Accra. It's so simple. Then you move on. If you don't know, you just click on birth city unknown. It's simple. But I'm telling you, the passport has it. So actually, just type what you see on the passport. Don't contradict yourself. Don't contradict yourself. So what I'm gonna do is I wanted to try filling out my friend's thing, but I don't want people to know her information about it. So I will just stick to what I'm doing right now because I don't want to type information for people to find out what actually I'm doing. So we just continue with it. So if the city you were born, whether it's Accra, Kumasi, whether you were born in Kigali, Casablanca, you just type it right there and you move on. So you come the country you were born. Exactly. So you should know it doesn't matter the country that you are a nationality to, like you are a national too. So if you are a Nigerian and you were born in Ghana, you have to put in Ghana. Exactly. So imagine I was born in Accra, I have to put in Ghana because Accra is in Ghana. So that's it. Don't contradict yourself. Just take it easy, get your information right, and fill it out. That's it. So me, for instance, I was born in Ghana, so I go down, check for Ghana, and click it. It's simple as that. You just make sure you don't contradict yourself and read. So when you come to number 6, the country of eligibility for the DV program means that you were born in Ghana, so you're a Ghanaian. So it's either you claim that you are coming from the country you were born, unless maybe you click no. Then you have to enter the country actually that you are claiming to be from. So let's say if you were born in Ghana, but you were born in Ghana, but you were a Nigerian, as I said earlier on. Yes, the only thing you have to do is to go to no, then you put in the country. So imagine I was born in Ghana, but I'm from Algeria. I just put in Ghana and decided to claim as an Algerian. It's simple. Yes, so make sure you don't get confused over here. If you were born in Ghana and you are claiming to be from Ghana, you just type it Ghana, you just go yes, and you leave this side and you move to the seventh part. But if you were born in Ghana but you were a Liberian or anything other from Ghana, you go to no and you search for your country over here and click it. It's simple as that. Don't contradict, don't make mistakes. So as I said, the seventh is the passport. So if you don't have passport, it means you can't register or you can't apply for the DV Lottery 2023. So it's simple as that. You check your passport and you put in your last name. That's your surname. You come here, you put your first name here, your middle name. If you don't have a middle name, you just take it. It's just like the way we started filling it out. It's supposed to be the same, no changes. Number 7 and number 1 supposed to be the same. Make sure it's the same. You don't get confused. Number 7 and 1 supposed to be the same. So after filling your passport, you check your passport number. When you go on the first page of your passport, you could see every information over there if you have your passport. So you just go check your passport number and type what you see. Don't get confused, just type exactly what you see. Make sure you cross-check before you move to the second process or the next process. Take your time and fill it out. Don't rush. Don't rush. And it is free. You are not paying nothing for this. It's free. So you come, you check your passport, the day that your passport will expire, exactly what you see on the passport. You just type, if it is February 02, it is March 03 till the 10th month, that's 10. If it is December 12, exactly what you see. You should just relax and don't rush. But make sure that you will be on time. When you're filling it, make sure you be on time. But don't rush. Make sure you put every information that is actually valid and true. So the same applies to the day. You put on the day and you put on the year too. If it is 2025, you put 2025. If it is 2030, you put 2030. Exactly the expiration date that you see on your passport. Don't get caught up in the mix. So, if you are a Ghanaian, it means you are holding a Ghanaian passport. So you select a country that you're coming from. If you are from Burkina, it means you have a Burkina passport. So you select exactly the country you're coming from. So me being a Ghanaian, it means I have a Ghana passport, so I just put on Ghana, straightforward, because that's the passport I'm using, that's the country that I'm coming from. But it doesn't matter where I was born. I could be a Ghanaian through my parents or my wife or anything sort of that, or adoption or anything. But I was born in Ghana, raised in Ghana, and I have a Ghanaian parent. That makes me a Ghanaian, and I'm using a Ghanaian passport. So that is exactly the information that I put in over there, because I'm holding a Ghanaian passport. So the B part is passport exemption. And here they have some things that if you don't want to put in your passport information, you could put it over there. I'm not required to submit the passport information because I am stateless, no nationality. The truth to be told is, when you put in such statement, when you click on such statement, automatic, you will not be qualified. How can you be somebody that you don't have a nationality yet? It doesn't make sense, right? So avoid those questions and fill those that is needed. So B, I know you are from we are from somewhere, you are from a country, so ignore B and let's go to A. Great. So the A is your photograph. You need to have a passport picture. So let me just say a quick information about the passport picture. The passport picture should be a white background, 2 inches by 2 inches. You make sure there are no shadows at your back. Make sure your both ears are showing in the picture. Your passport picture, you make sure both of your ears are showing widely. Your face has to be very broad so that everything can show on the passport. And my ladies, I will advise you girls not to wear any sort of big thing to cover your ears or anything. If you have braids, you can hold it and put it at your back so that every part of your face can show. You avoid wearing big earrings. You can put on the small one so that your face can show. I will display a picture of one of my cousins, and you could see the picture on your screen. Her face was boldly shown, and every part of her face was shown. Yeah, so you just make sure that everything is shown your face. Avoid certain things that will block your chance from winning this lottery. So I'll talk more about the photograph when people don't understand or people don't find it easy to understand the picture or anything. As I said, it is 2 inches by 2 inches, right? 2 inches by 2 inches picture. That's US. White background. Avoid red background, please. It is white background. Your face have to be boldly shown. And please, when you are taking a picture, go to a professional for him to take you a picture and explain to him. After that, he should give you the soft copy. Don't let him print the hard copy. Just let him send you the soft copy so that you can just apply it online and send it through. And you keep that copy to yourself. Keep that copy to yourself. Don't spoil it. Don't do anything. And if you've applied it before and you have old picture that you used to apply it, please don't use that same picture. It's not going to go through. You need to take another passport picture. So every year, if you're applying, it means every year you take a new picture. You don't use the old one. Every year you take a new picture. So we have mailing address over here. In case you know anybody in the state, in case you know anybody in US, any part of US, you have a sibling, you have a brother, you have a mother, in care of that person, you put that person's name over here. So if it is Dela, you put the person's full name over here. When you put the person's full name over here, then you come down here and you put the person's address. So the person's address, you put the person's house number, and the street. Then the second, you could add the apartment number or anything sort of that, but it's optional. You could leave it too. And you put a city. If the city is the Bronx, you put the Bronx. If it's Queens, you just put a Queens over there, depending where the person is living at. Then here is the state. So if it is New York, you just put NY. If it is Philadelphia, you put PA. It is New Jersey, you put NJ. Depending on the place that the person is staying. So you take the information from that person, then you use it to apply it. It is very necessary to at least get somebody who actually is in US, so that they know that at least you know somebody in US, at least you have some relatives, you have a parent, you have somebody that when in case you win the lottery, you know you come into this apartment and it might help. So that is another chance of you winning a lottery. They don't want anybody to win a lottery and come and end up being on the US street. So they actually care. So you just put the postal code, the person's postal code over there. You take every information and everything. If you don't know, you just take on this one and that's it. But as I would advise you, don't ever take those ones. Make sure you have every information that is good and suitable for you to apply for this. Then you select the country. As you know, supposed to be US, so the country is US. And if you don't know anybody in US, you can also use your own address to fill all this information. If you are in Morocco, if you are in Zimbabwe, if you are anywhere around the world, you have your own information. Just use it to fill, and you put your own country over there. But it will be best if you know somebody in US. But if you don't, you just put your own information, and that is it. You don't have a problem with anybody. So now on number 10, the country where you live at. So let's say I'm a Ghanaian, but I don't live in Ghana. Let's say I live in Dubai or I live in UAE. I will just put on United Arab. Or if I'm from Egypt, if I'm living in Egypt, I just put in Egypt. It doesn't mean I'm from Ghana, so I purposely have to be in Ghana. Maybe I'm from Ghana, but right now I'm not in Ghana. So I just put in Egypt, or maybe I'm in the US. I'm in the United States of America, but I'm from Ghana. So I can just put in United States of America because I'm now in America now. And though I'm a Ghanaian, but I'm American, so I'll just put on America. That's where I live today. That's where I'm applying for this. So exactly what I'm doing. In case I win, everything will be processed over here. That is exactly what they want you to do. So if we're in Ghana too, you could just type Ghana. Just click on Ghana, the place you at. And so let's proceed. Number 11 is your phone number. It's optional, but sometimes I prefer you don't leave any blank space. You actually have to put in your phone number, your valid phone number or your active phone number. And when you are putting in your phone number, you make sure that your code, your country code comes first. So let's say if you're in Ghana, it becomes 00233. Let's say if you're in the US, it becomes 001. Or in Canada, 001. So you make sure you put those ones first before the number comes in. And because you don't just put the numbers just straightforward like that, nobody will know the country that number belongs to now. Though you've put in the country you are, but you need to put a valid phone number. So that's what you're supposed to put. So let's say if you're in Ghana, you just put 233, then you add the numbers on it. So I think if you're in Nigeria, 234, that's what you do. I'm not really sure about this, but I think so. If we're in the US, you put in this, then you add the numbers to it. That's how it's supposed to be. Um, and your email, you make sure you put in a valid email address. You put in a valid email address. So your email address that you have, let's say I have Abunia multihouse12 at gmail.com. So here you don't copy and paste. Make sure you just type it again to confirm it, at least to make sure that you type the right thing, so that you don't, if you made a mistake on the first one, you can just go back and correct yourself. So don't copy and paste, just type it. That's what you should do. So that's for the number 12. You go on the 13. What is the highest level of education you have achieved as of today? So some, if you're in vocation, like you have a degree in vocation, you just click. If it is high school, you click. High school with no degree, you click. Any of sort. If you have your master's degree, you click it. Some doctorate level courses, you click it. Doctorate degree, you click. Any of these that you qualified for, just click it. So let's say if you've not been in school before, I don't know who doesn't been in school before, but if you've not been in school before, you could see high school, no degree. You could just click that because it's kind of similar to the same thing. So that's what you just click on, what you qualify for. So let's go to number 14. What is your current marital status? It's just simple. If you are a single man, you know what to choose. So unmarried, you're a single man, that's exactly what you should take. You are unmarried, never married before, you are single, you just go unmarried and click on unmarried. If you are married, my spouse is not a US citizen and lawful, you click on that. If you are married, my spouse is a US citizen or US lawful permanent resident, you click on it. So let's say if you have a wife in the States that has a green card, or that is a citizenship, or that is a citizen, you just click on that one to let them know that at least you have a spouse outside the country that is a citizen. If you have a married man too that is not a citizen, you click on the first one. If you are single, you click this. If you're a divorcee, you click that. And if you're a widow, let's say your husband died or your wife died, you just click on that too. And if you are legally separated, you click on that one too. Exactly. So we go to number 15, and here that is the number of children that you have. So if you have one, if you have two, if you have three, just put them there. But make sure especially if they are under 18 years, you need to add them into this information. You need to really add them into this information. So so the people that are kids, the number of kids, you make sure you put it there. And so let's read on what is it. Children include all biological children, legally adopted children, and stepchildren who are unmarried and under the age of 21. On the date you submit your entry, you must include all eligible children, even they do not live with you, or if they do not intend to apply for the diversity visa as your derivative. Failure to list all eligible children is grounds for disqualification. If your children is a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, do not list him or her in your entry. So they're saying that if your kid is a U.S. Resident or citizen, you don't need to add them to the kids. So meaning aside them, you can put all your kids' number there. So but note, if your kid is under 18 years, you apply for that kid over here. You add that kid information to your information, the picture, the information, and everything. So I will talk about that one maybe on the next video about the kids, maybe how to apply for, how to continue with the kids, because the video is getting long, and so I'll talk about that one later. And so let's continue. So I think we continue. I had a problem with the page. Okay, I'm back. So let's say if I have kid, if you don't have any, you just put 0, then you continue. Yeah, I think I'm having problems with the internet. I think 15 is the last over here, and I'm having problem with the internet because I didn't put in any information. That's why, but I will try my possible best to put in an information next time so that I will show you how the kid's own is being done, because even if I put in one, it's still gonna do the same thing though. You see, because there is no information over there. And note, when you're doing this and it keeps doing this way, make sure that the system is jammed, because there's a lot of people trying to submit their information today or tomorrow. So make sure you don't do this on the last day. That's a very big mistake. And don't do it too early. At least the first week, you could give a gap of 2 or 3 days, then you could do it. So let's say on the sit as today, you just leave today, maybe you leave tomorrow, and maybe on the third day, fourth day, you start applying, because from the sit 7th, 8th, the system will be jammed, it will be mashed up, because there's a lot of people all over the world trying to submit their visa lottery. Everybody is on it trying to do it. So you make sure that if you're getting such problem, you feel it and it is backing out, just give it some time, maybe some few hours or some few days, or maybe in the midnight, or anytime you feel like the system will be a little bit free, then you apply for it. Yes, and a quick advice to everybody watching me: there are a lot of fake links on the internet. The link, I'll leave this link right below at the description. You could click on it, then you could just go and apply it. This is the legit link. Any other link that tells you to pay any charging fees or anything is fake. This is free. They don't take any money for this. Visa lottery is free. Every year it's free. Nobody charges anybody for anything. And in case somebody tells you I could do something for you and you win, please remember, America is not like Africa, or it's not like any other continent, or let's say any other country, especially Africa. People will tell you, I know somebody at the US embassy, he can help you, just pay this, just pay that. They are all scam. We will be very careful. We have a lot of scammers around. It's never true. It is never true that somebody can manipulate this for you to win. It's never true. This is lottery. Everybody can win. It doesn't matter. Anybody can win. Just fill your information right. Everything should be well, and you're good to go. Don't give money to anybody. This is free. And remember, it started on the 6th of October. I was in Ghana some month ago, and I saw people mounting canopies talking about US visa, the lottery, and all that. And I kept telling people it's not even opened yet. I know they will take your informations and everything, but remember, if they take your information and they don't apply for you, you don't know. So this, when you send in enter, it goes in and it becomes successful. You make sure you print the information that comes after. You print it. On my next video, I'll make sure that the last part I fill in information, print it out, and show you how it looks like. So you print it and keep it. Or if you are doing it on your phone, you take a screenshot and keep it. All right. So let me end it here. That's a quick advice that I've told you. Nobody can manipulate anything. It's luck. When you put in the right information, you have the chance of winning. But remember, I'll leave the link below. You could go and apply, and I'll come back with a part 2 of this video because I need to show the fathers, the mothers about the children putting the how to apply for the kids too, and if you are married to how to set it up and all that. I'll come back with the next video about that. So I'll leave it here. Please share the video, comment and like. If you have any question, you can send your questions to the comment section. If you're finding any difficulties, you could just write me in the comment section and I'll reply you. And as I said, I'll bring a part 2 of this video talking about how to add your child to it, and if you want to do it in a married way, so that your husband, your child, you want to apply it together, I'll come back and show you how to do it, and show you about the photo too, the passport picture too, about it. So I'll just leave it here, and I'll bring you part 2 of the video when I start filling helping people to fill it up, and I'll bring it up. So make sure when you're done, you print the case number or the digit that is going to give you the numbers. You keep it, because that's the same numbers you use it to check whether you win or not somewhere around next year. So that is it. As I told you, my name is Mr. Versatile. You could call me Ful-Chiq-King. What do you guys here? Peace. And I'm out.